in 15 minutes, please. The call is 15 minutes, please.
I remember the first time I learned pirouettes, I would do them with my eyes closed. And it felt like flying.
I'm glad there's so much red carpet here at the Kennedy Center, because that's the kind of treatment you deserve, Miss Mary Day.
You can't really talk about ballet in Washington without talking about Mary Day. She forged the ballet scene in this city, and she did it from scratch. And she did it right. Every time I go to the Washington Ballet School, I stick my head in that studio because it changed my life, literally. And I'm always so surprised because it seems so small. And it was so massive when I walked in at 12 years old. There was this holistic approach of what it meant not just to dance, but what it meant to be a dancer. The comportment of your whole body was important to her.
I remember her spending hours about walking on stage. You don't just step one foot off there, but you walk, you have this carriage. She was very meticulous and she was very demanding. No question about that. But it was all because her wanting them to be as good as they could possibly be.
You get dizzy. Watch your fifth.
She honed and perfected what it meant to take a child from skipping around the room to Varna, Bulgaria and win medals, over and over again. Now we've got this great school producing dancers. Why am I giving them away to ABT and New York City Ballet and Stuttgart Ballet? Let's keep them here and see what we can do.
In 1976, when she decided, through the urging of a number of parents of her advanced students, that she should start a company of these dancers. And so she was looking for someone to be the choreographer. So sight unseen, Mary Day invited Chusan. And of course, the rest is history. She was always interested in seeing the possibilities for a ballet company to do new work other than just the standard classical.
Knowing that she was here at the Kennedy Center where, ABT and New York City Ballet, the Bolshoi Ballet, the Royal Ballet come through, she thought, I don't want to compete with that. And she wanted to remain small so that it could move around with that right choreographer that had a unique, distinct stamp. She just turned the spotlight on Chusan. She put him out there as the face of the company.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mary became the frame and he became the painting.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
It was like a family, especially when we were on tour, because then there was no choice. We were all together all the time.
Date of entry, May 1. Date and our originating place of departure, Hong Kong.
We went to Asia several times, to South America, to Europe. I think we were one of the first companies to ever tour to China. It was an exciting time.
The real fabulousness of those tours was that it bonds a company, seeing sights that you've never seen before, exotic places, and you're doing it together.
Oh, wow.
It's a cacophony of energy on the road. But at the end of the day, the curtain goes up and something magical happens. The thing about the Washington Ballet that Mary had cultivated was the ability to teach and demand and encourage excellence. But at the same time, we're not just doing it because we're good at it, but it actually has a place in society. She was training you to understand that you are an ambassador of a special message, to achieve that ephemeral thing called beauty. Every so often I'll see a dancer or see a reaction or a sensibility in an artist that I go, oh, Mary would have loved you.
Well, Keith, that looked really good when you stepped out that first time and you threw your back into it. It didn't happen the second